going on, people? See this Joshua Fury fight that might be going down. Like, first of all, that fight the other day with Joshua and Pulev, trash, absolute trash. Considering that Joshua's meant to be this massive guy and the golden boy, and do you know what I mean? And this world heavyweight champion, he's really not to me. He's really not. Like, he's got no boxing skills in my opinion. Like, his stance, he's like square on. He's got a slight to the side, but not a lot. He doesn't move quick enough. I thought he had a lot of power, but watching that fight, he put some combos together well near the end of the fight. But in terms of power, I don't actually think he's got as much as I first thought he did. Now, Fury's not the heaviest puncher, but he's got that. He can go to the depths of hell and come back. And Joshua can't do that. I don't care what you got to say, he can't do that. He's going to get schooled. He goes against Fury, he's going to get schooled. He's saying he wants to fight, but let's be honest, even that post-match fight the other day, he's letting the crowd try and answer it and play it off like he's a gangster and he's cool. He don't want no parts of it. He'll do it for the money, but he's going to get schooled. Like, you can't even give a convincing post-match fight interview about Fury when that gets brought up and questioned. You see against Pulev as well, Joshua was very hesitant about throwing punches because he was afraid that Pulev was going to catch him. You try and do that against Fury, he's going to school you even more. You can't just lay off. And this is, I don't even know how old Pulev is, he's like an old guy. And you can see how hesitant Joshua is. And this is meant to be our so-called world champion, gangster, big man, boss man. And he's standing off this guy. And yes, he ends up winning. But how long did it take him? It was like 8 rounds, wasn't it? Nearly 9 rounds to beat a middle-aged guy. And you think you're going to beat Fury? There's levels to this. And I tell you what, your robotic style of throwing punches at like 5 miles per hour, if that, it's not going to get the job done. And you can't even answer questions about the Fury fight because you don't want any parts of it, but you're trying to sell it like you do. Come on, man, come on. Also, yeah, can you imagine Joshua against Wilder? Deontay Wilder, for me, is not a boxer either. He's got more of boxing skill than Joshua has, but he is, let's face it, he's a brawler. And Joshua is like some sort of bodybuilder that throws punches, but robotic punches, straight punches, like too slow. So slow on his feet, he doesn't move and weave enough, and he ain't got the chin. Like, he's got a bit of a chin because he come back against Klitschko, but let's face it, Klitschko ain't got what the Bronze Bomber's got, Deontay Wilder with the power, he's not got it. So even Wilder would have a field day with Joshua, let alone Fury. So I hope this fight goes ahead. I'm not utterly convinced it will, because I don't think, as I said, I don't think Joshua wants any parts of it. But the moral of the story is, Joshua, you don't want no parts of Fury. Stop pretending.